Hello everyone and welcome to Martin Mo YouTube channel. This is where I'm going to learn, to love and to be entertained. My name is Martin Mo. Today we are privileged to have a visitor who is going to tell us more about himself. Mo YouTube channel.
Okay, my name is Daniel Kehia, a comrade at the University of Embu, a fourth year.
Yes, we are Daniel K at the University of Embu. Kindly please, if you are, tell us what do you do at the University of Embu? Which course are you pursuing?
Okay, speaking, honestly speaking, I'm a BEd Art, that is Bachelor of Education Arts. Honestly speaking, I'm a BEd Art, that is Bachelor of Education Arts, in the School of Education and Social Sciences. Yes.
So you are training to be a professional teacher. Daniel K, apart from you being a professional teacher, what else do you do? Which is the other thing that you do at the University of Embu?
Okay, basically speaking, I'm also a counselor because I came to realize that students need to be enlightened, that you get to understand and to meet these students which suffer a lot, of which we need that through our skills and whichever knowledge we have, we can be of source of help to them.
Yes, it is a very good thing that we have seen. For example, the young youth need a lot of counseling. Recently, we have had many youth, especially from campuses, taking their lives. We have seen many committing suicide because of those relationships. And now, I understand that you are a counselor. Something to tell us. What do you take of? What advice can you give to those young youth who are taking their life because of relationship?
Okay, it is true that students, once they land in the university, there's that intimacy, or that there's that notion they have, or the narrative that when they come here, they have to indulge themselves into relationship. First of all, just tell my audience that, and you have to agree with me, Mr. Moy, that these relationships they are so toxic because there's no maturity in it, and so in most cases, you get to understand that the suicidal thoughts they comes into place because due to the frustration, embarrassments, and that embarrassment cannot be controlled at all. So I'll just urge my fellow student or comrades or the freshers who are just joining us some few days ago that just come here, be you, and it is your life. Well, mambo ya watu wengi wachana nayo. It is your life as you wait for the better for you.
So you are saying they live a relationship, but I understand someone saying you cannot live without a relationship, especially in campus. We have so much freedom. People, you have a lot of freedom. You are not restricted. You understand the parents are not here to engage what you are doing here. So what can they do apart from what can you tell them how to live with it? Because I understand that living without it is not a debate, but how to live with it.
As for me, I do understand that a relationship cannot be just in quote. We say that boyfriend, girlfriend, like you stay together. But as for me, I do believe that you can form a relationship, a healthy relationship. We just call it a platonic relationship. We gain from each other from various aspects.
Yeah.
So I do believe that it is not bad these guys to be together, but they can form a certain lucrative thing in their mind, of which it can be a source of help.
So they have a learning relationship, not the one which is committed. But yes, we are seeing that the one which is not committed. But you understand that in campus there are several problems or challenges which you encounter which affect those relationships. What do you like to tell them in regards to those challenges? For example, which are some of the challenges that you have faced?
Okay, okay, I'm just getting you, Mr. Moore. Yes. Challenges are there. As I started by saying that once you indulge your relationship, you're so much conversant with whatever outcome might come forth. So as for me, once I realize that because I do schedule myself as per goal, so I do believe that once I indulge myself to certain tasks or certain things, I do believe that there are some consequences on me. So as for me to avoid all those kind of painful and chaotic outcomes, I would just rather set aside or set off from that thing, and I indulge myself to other things so as not to maybe to struggle so much in those kind of things.
Yes, thank you. So your advice is, if you want to engage in a relationship, first ensure that you understand the consequences which will come, because we understand that everything that is done, there must be some repercussions or consequences which will follow afterwards. So they follow the consequences. But you know, when you are young youth, there is that pressure which is pushing you. You don't. There is no time for consequences. But as you have said, it is good you take into consideration the consequences which will come after that. So, which is your final one you would like to tell that first year, that second year, that third year, who is wishing maybe and they still facing challenges, few problems, maybe even having something to put on their table is a manner. So, what would you like to tell them, and what is a survival mechanism to reach in fourth year?
Okay, yes, for me, before I conclude, I would just wish to tell you, Mr. Moy, and my audience here,
Yeah.
that whenever we just talk about survival, let's try to put into practice what do we mean by this survival. The survival entails me to have a boyfriend to come out or act as a breadwinner in my daily survival. Okay, I may not know, but the fact remains that this life is yours alone. This life is all about you to come and offer solution to it. So as for me, the kind of the relationship you have, it's not bad to have a relationship, because we say that, or we see that after the end of it all, we see that people they have, people they do have the history. They said that this kind of marriage you just started from when I was in the university. But still, let's try to have and to know that our goals still there, they are still there, and whichever thing that we do has the consequences.
Thank you. Then there is someone who is saying maybe would like to reach you, maybe in regards to counseling or some advices. How can someone reach you?
Okay, based on how you can do to reach me,
Yes.
okay, I'm not yet in the YouTube, but there's a way that you can channel through my phone number online,
Yes.
of which you can be able to share more.
Yes. So what about the online platforms? Where can they reach you?
Okay, in the online platforms, they can reach me to Facebook, and also in the WhatsApp.
Yes.
Yeah, and maybe a bit of it, it is good that I tell my audience. I'm also a comedian.
Yes.
Yeah, you can also just find me in the TikTok.
Yes.
I'm Daniel Muigai 80.
Mm.
Still, touches on the comic and so on.
Yeah.
There's something that you can still share on that platform.
Yes. Thank you very much, Mr. Daniel, for your time, and have a successful journey of your academics and well as a counseling process. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for keeping tuned. Please remember to click the subscription button. Have a nice week. Have a nice weekend. And may God bless you. Thank you.